doing?
You putting it on us or the traffic?
You want to do the traffic?
I don't know. It's a lot of brake lights. People aren't not to handle the trip.
Now the air works.
Yeah.
Earlier it wasn't blowing.
It was blowing earlier.
No.
You just putting on so much hot air, you couldn't hear the difference between your hot air and the car's cold air. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for tuning in live with Joshua. We had a great day in Rockville, outside the District Court of Maryland. Not exactly the results we wanted, but hey, it could have been a lot worse, so we'll take it.
Yes, Jerry, sorry, we had to shut it down because
well, we were going to an undisclosed location.
We were actually going to an undisclosed location, but yes, we're back now.
That's kind of what the heated argument was leading to, is the undisclosed location, but whatever, it's all good. We went, we've done what we had to take care of, and now we're going to fight this 3-hour traffic to get home.
Is it 3 hours? 2 hours and 48 minutes.
It's starting off 2 hours and 56 minutes until I drove 8 miles out of the damn way.
Jerry, how's your day going? Just showing y'all traffic.
Hope y'all have enough nerve pills or enough Fireball 1, because it's going to be interesting here. It is bumper to bumper traffic here in this particular area.
That's cool, Jerry. They turned out really good.
The two I took?
I think so. Yeah.
I should have got one with one more person and I didn't. My other mod. I should have got one with my other mod. Darn it.
Guys, look for some pictures coming on, but I'm gonna let the others post first. But on our community, we have some fun, silly pictures we want to post.
Are they going to be on the Facebook page or are they going to be on the YouTube community?
Probably both. But I want others to post theirs first, so...
I'll have to get with the team and see what we're doing. I don't know what anybody... I'll have to get with the Live with Joshua team and see what they're doing. I don't know what the guys are going to do. It's not my page. It is my page, but I'm the one out covering the lava van. In the backgrounds.
Sorry guys, we're in a week. Okay, we're back.
You're fired if you don't start doing better than today. I could have made a much better report, but
it's been a good day, y'all. It really has. Overall.
Keep an eye out for trolls, because I don't think you set it up for subscriber only.
I don't know how.
You do it from the studio on Chrome. I'm gonna have to have a. I'm gonna have to show you how tonight. I should have showed you already. I set up subscriber only and turn off live chat replays and all that.
You might have to get.
What's wrong?
Because this is a exit only.
Oh. I would have noticed that. It might have been as we got closer, but I would have noticed that. It is showing we should be home around 8 o'clock. Of course, that's not including stopping, so...
Where's your tablet?
It may be closer to 8:30. It's beside me. Let me guess. Yours is home or yours is dead?
Mine's at home dead.
Well, that's a new one. Home and dead. If you have not had one of these cookies yet, they are so soft.
They were good.
And the chocolate chips were melty good. They were delicious.
I had one of the red velvet.
Huh?
You didn't get any Fireball gals?
I meant the McDonald's cookie toad. No, I didn't get none of Fireball's cookies.
They were good.
The only thing Fireball had that I was interested in, I couldn't have because I had to drive home.
Yeah.
And it was in the ice. It was in the ice cooler. And we'll just leave it at that regarding what it was. Homer B said what I was looking for was in the cooler behind him. So, which, since I knew I had to drive 3 hours in bumper-to-bumper traffic, I figured it better just stay there for tonight.
With some of our mods being where we just came from.
What about it? Some of our mods might not be on tonight due to where some of them are at. Earlier, Angela Brewster was in chat earlier. And so was Carol Burton. So they're watching all the streams. Angela Brewster, she's on here now under Mrs. Deuce.
Okay.
She's still blue. She still has her wrench. She just changed her username from
Armada, how are you?
Armada. I think she was on Oreos earlier. She was on somebody else's earlier, or maybe she was on
She just said that
Stormtroopers.
what's his name's live streaming this again.
That's whatever. Who cares? Let them stream us. It'll bring us extra viewers. At this point, I don't even care. Let him stream us. It'll bring us extra viewers. You really shouldn't be surprised if we're going to be restreamed because we've had, with all the events from today. So,
Armada, how are you doing? Or I guess that's how you say your name. I'm not sure.
well, she was on somebody else earlier. It might have been Stormtroopers. I heard the name Armada earlier. I don't know if it was Stormtrooper or Oreo, but somebody said it.
We're doing pretty good. This was a spur of the moment trip today. We had talked about it for about a week, but we weren't sure if we were coming or not. We only told a couple people. They didn't know for sure if we were coming or not.
They knew we were looking at the options.
They knew we were looking at options, but
Certain things we just can't really discuss with too many people for obvious reasons.
yeah. Armada, is this your first time in our chat?
No.
I know she's a mod for Santa, I think.
I want to say she's been in before. Look at that plane.
Yeah, it took off from the...
Are we next to Dallas or are we one of the other ones? Or BWI, where are we at?
Not when it's, never mind. Sorry, Armada.
You took off from somewhere, obviously. I just don't know.
Stormtrooper and Santa.
I knew I recognized the name. Somebody was talking about her earlier. I think it was Stormy.
You gotta get over.
Of course I do. All the way. All the way. Do we need to get all the way over? All the way. All the way.
Wobbles? My what?
Is he not on again?
He is, but it's saying this message is help for review.
We get those sometimes. Sometimes there's not even nothing wrong with them. It's the way we've got the settings.
Oh, okay.
I get those me and the different mods are always approving or denying review requests. We get lots of comments that me and the mods have to approve or deny. That is nothing new. The only thing slightly new, I guess, would be the fact that I don't think you have subscriber only set tonight. And we'll need to go back in and turn live chat replay off, so. Once again, guys, if you're just logging on, thank you for tuning in. We had a good day in
Tell
Maryland.
us what you mean about lung butter sounds.
Not the results we wanted, but we'll take them, I reckon. We are
Hi, Peggy.
on the way home.
How are you?
We have a good drive ahead, about 2.5 hours, not including stopping.
Yes, it was, Sage.
We should be home by 8:30, guys. 8:30 our time, about just over 3 hours.
It was really awesome to see everybody. Everybody was glad to see us.
Seeing some folks we haven't seen in a while, a few of them I didn't expect to see today, honestly.
Thank you, Sage, for that $10 super chat.
Guys, we hope y'all enjoyed the stream today. I know it was kind of boring at times sitting out watching the sidewalk, but...
Peggy, we are praying for your son.
Was anybody on here happen to be watching when the guy and his daughter came walking up the sidewalk there and asked if we were pole watching because of the tripods and the phones were set? Stormtrooper told him, yeah, we sure were, and he called us pathetic.
Yes, it was, Linda. It was a pretty good day. At least he didn't get 60, 90, whatever days he was facing. You're welcome, Armada. We are only about 2.5 hours away, so we thank you, Sage. It is very well appreciated.
You guys, prayers and support is what keeps us on the road being able to cover these events. Mowing season's done for the year. Everything's going up, but you just can't do it without y'all support. We greatly appreciate every bit of it.
Son Tuts or Tits or whatever, I don't know how you say your name, whatever. Son is all I'm gonna call you. Yeah, it can be achieved with small forces. And I just want to say Sandoz and Big D's lawyers did awesome. For what?
I thought it was kind of funny that you ran into your best friend today by the elevator.
I was sitting right behind her.
And then the fact that you was getting on the elevator and she was getting off, or vice versa, and you even said something this morning to the effect of what should be there.
Son, we're probably going to go home and find something at home.
I may have to do a sheets run at some point for some caffeine, but I don't know. I had a pretty big dinner at McDonald's. I mean, 2 of those McDoubles and the fries, and now got a cookie tote.
Yeah, Josh ate all of his food.
Well, I didn't really have breakfast either, though.
Faith and Country, you are welcome, and thank you for the safe travels. We love Santa, we love everybody, and you know, yeah, we're here to support them all. So, thank you and for doing everything you do. You guys do?
I will say I was not familiar with the 13-piece cookie toad at McDonald's until
This one can eat.
Gwen's convoy notes from the dad was getting them on their road trips and talked about how good they were. I hadn't had a McDonald's cookie in years, honestly. Today we got a 36 count up, not a 36, a 13 count of them, I'm sorry. I've had 2 so far, maybe 3. I remember they got 1 or 2 more. Cookies, Well, I should say cold Mountain Dew. Unfortunately, it's not very cold. It's been sitting here in a cup holder all day.
I kept being in everybody's stream, and I'm sorry. I tried not to talk.
I think everybody was.
I thought I had the watermark, guys. What? No, not that.
You can do the white logo, or you can do the transparent letters, whatever, the text.
Thank you, Linda, for that.
I need to check that with Joshua part and see if I can make that darker. I worked on the live part earlier. The live part I made brighter or whatever, darker, where you could see it better, and adjusted the size of it so it lined up better with Joshua part. Obviously with the words across the bottom too. I haven't messed with Joshua part yet.
Yeah, if y'all hadn't heard, I was sitting right behind AP today in a bad wig and sunglasses. I sat down before I knew it was her.
You know what controls.
Oh well. And when I was, I didn't say a word to her. So I think I did good.
I couldn't have resisted. I'd have said something to her.
Dixie was like, without saying anything, she's like,
yeah, well, you're the one who has a beef with her. I don't have a beef with her. I don't
Faith and Country, I just put it up there.
If anybody would like to help keep the streams going, we take PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Super Chat, Super Stickers. We also do Zelle bank transfers. Let us know by email or in the comments which way you'd like, and we'll be happy to send you a link, or we can have Nightbot post a link. Nightbot can post a link for everything except for Zelle. He's not really set up for Zelle.
Out for some reason, because he is not posted. Oh, there it goes.
Is he still not posted?
He is now.
Has anybody woke him up?
Yeah.
I mean, you might have to do command and knock Nightbot. Look at that, a flag wave. Look at that, guys, a flag wave. One whole person standing there with his flag. I wish I could have got that on stream, guys. I don't know if we got that or not. We had a Patriot guy. Guys, one Patriot.
Thank you,
floating
Maud.
on the
I don't
bridge.
know who's in here, but thank you for that.
One whole mod standing there screaming. I mean, waving his flag. And if you haven't already done your part, get out tomorrow and vote. I don't care if you vote for one party, the other, or the other. Just get out and vote. Like another streamer's username simply says, he's one American with no party. I don't care what side you go with, just go with the side. One of the biggest problems they're having is people just not voting at all.
Toodles, Josh, with everything going with him, with his heart and his lungs and everything and fluid and stuff, it's hard to hawk up a loogie when he needs to. We got the flag wave.
That was cool. I wasn't expecting it until we was halfway under it.
Okay, Peggy.
Really? We're passing the turnoff, the junction for Hagerstown? How darn far into Maryland did we come? Jesus.
Well, you wanted no tolls, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, we didn't even go to Hagerstown with TPC. And
It's
we're
okay,
about,
Toodles. Yeah, Josh's heart's only working at 20%. And, he's a dialysis patient, so...
in the words of our good friend, Jalen, pray for me, guys. Pray for me. Pray
We
for
love
me.
you, Jalen, if you're on here, Jody.
Pray for me, guys. Pray for us, guys. Pray for us. Pray, guys. Pray. Pray for us, guys. That was one for the books. Pray for us, guys. We love Jalen.
Yeah, Toodles, it is. Where sometimes his fluid doesn't set right in his body, and he'll be coughing. He has a lot of problems coughing, and
in 2 miles, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 32 for I-70 west toward Hagerstown.
Peppers, guys. Sunrise Diner. That's that place I think that Tara works for. That's in U-Haul's chats.
I don't know where Sunrise Diner is.
I've heard of it from somewhere.
It might be in Florida.
I've heard people talk about it. I don't know where it's at, but I know I've heard about it. Maybe in somebody else's streams. Maybe U-Haul was talking about it last week when he was in Florida. There's the best restaurant on the map, as long as it has sweet potatoes.
You gotta go that way.
Well,
No, it's on straight.
It's only going straight.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm about to pull over and we'll do a Chinese fire drill and let you drive. Was you watching the other night when Brian and Nick were driving and they pulled over and did a Chinese fire drill and Brian sat in the passenger seat and let Nick drive for a while? Well,
Thank you,
about to
Toodles. I
imitate
try to
that.
have a great attitude, even when I'm not feeling good.
I-70 west toward Hagerstown. Now we need to get over. Now we need to get
In a
over.
quarter mile, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 32 for I-70 west toward Hagerstown.
Yeah, we came all the way around, so we were avoiding
Trolls?
tolls.
There's trolls out here on the highway? It's bad enough I gotta... Where's the
Use
trolls
the
the
right
ones
2
working the toll
lanes to take
booths?
exit 32, then keep left at the fork.
Is there trolls working in the toll booths? Is that why we had to come this way? I knew they were trying to avoid tolls, but I didn't know that they had trolls working on them.
I didn't know either. I didn't realize that either.
That all makes sense now.
Keep left at the fork.
Why is it called a fork and not a spoon?
Just because there's like this.
But forks usually have 4 prongs.
Continue on I-70 west for 3/4 of a mile.
Forks usually have 4 prongs. This one ain't got the 2 lanes. I don't know what's called a fork.
You're silly. Oh, you need to get over.
No kidding.
In a quarter mile, take exit 52 for US 340 west, US 15 south toward Charlestown, Leesburg. Take exit 52, then keep left at the fork.
Left at the park again?
Yep. Once we go on A1, we can
Keep left at the fork.
turn this off.
With the stream or the GPS?
GPS.
Continue on US 340 West for 24 miles.
Well, we'll definitely have to turn it on before we get home. I mean, we've already been doxed, so it's not hard to find where we live now, but still. We don't want to just give it to them, let them do their homework.
Yes, Linda, he is feeling his oats. Being silly today.
Which Linda? Patterson or Lucky?
Peterson. That air's going to go.
Well, you don't want to overheat your phone.
No, but it's going to have to go down some.
A couple times I had to get the fan on your phone because you overheat it even in the shade. I don't know how the other phones didn't overheat where we were, the way we were set up, but Storm said his was good. I don't think Mags had any issues. I know 2 or 3 times the wind got a hold of Glory B's and blew hers over because she had that stupid umbrella.
Yeah.
And the way the wind got up under the umbrella blew it over. But I think mine would have done better if I'd have had the full-size tripod and not the mini rig. But all in all, it all worked out. We had the battery packs, we had the fans. Once we hooked the fan up in the battery packs, we were in good shape. Luckily, I had the backpack that had all the fans and battery packs in the backpack, so.
Y'all go like, share, and subscribe.
Hang the battery pack from that light duty tripod. It's not a big deal with the heavy tripod, the full size. I just don't know how I'm gonna work it out yet for the small one.
I do too, Linda. I think it was too. I think was a good idea. It was just a little windy out. If it wasn't so windy, I don't think it would have. It wouldn't have been a problem.
Oh, with the umbrella?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a great idea, especially the way the phones kept overheating in Bunker Hill over the summer. I mean, phones are always overheating. I'm just jealous I didn't think of it, honestly. And I have thought of it, I just didn't. But not so much for it.
Yeah.
I thought about how I could do something similar to that last week during the Veterans Day parade if it was raining, so I could still stream. I just couldn't find a way to attach the... My tripod's made different, though, so it'd be a little more difficult for me to do it. Look over there.
I see it. Did you give any money to Santa?
I didn't really have it.
I told him I said we didn't have it. Josh might have money that I don't know about, but I don't think he does. And Mom was like, it's okay.
Not till all the super stickers come through, so not till all those come through, I don't have it. YouTube is very... I don't like the way they operate with the super chats and memberships. You've got to hit a threshold before they pay out. We've been working on getting payout for 3 months now.
2.5 months. But we've actually hit it.
Well, we may have hit it on super chats, but we haven't hit it on commercials yet.
Yeah. Super chats and memberships, I think we finally hit it.
We hit it on super chats and memberships. We haven't hit it on the commercials. One thing that would help with that would be more events, more content. I hate to say the word content, but that's kind of what it is. We're not
Overall,
doing
it was a pretty good day, guys. I was glad to get up here.
One of my biggest fears was the parking situation. That parking couldn't have worked out any better.
How much was it per hour in the garage?
I didn't even look. It was taped on I guess, the window for the garage, and he was sitting in there.
It is, Linda. Cash App is the way to go
We
right now. If y'all want to make sure we get something, you can send it Cash App.
PayPal and Venmo.
Yep, and we will get it.
We get those 3 right away, and we have plastic cards for each one of those companies. Super chats, super stickers. Takes a while to get those. They're greatly appreciated. We just don't get them right away. We have the option on there for super chats and super stickers, but we really don't promote it that hard. Just because it takes so long to get that money. And sometimes we actually need it sooner. Good afternoon, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys can see okay. If Jennifer quits talking, somebody blow a whistle and chat, wake her up. She's known to fall asleep on car rides.
Oreo got a parking ticket today for $40.
Uh-oh. I guess we'll have to grip for him for $40. What happened? He must have been streaming because he wasn't talking about it tonight. Unless everybody already knew, I don't know.
Oreo knew everything about everything that's been going on with me.
Yep. A lot of folks do.
I'm surprised because, but I said, I'm sorry, I keep doing it on your chat. He's like, oh, you're fine, don't worry about it. And I'm like, okay, just wanted to let you know.
Yeah. Uh-oh, you're out of the comments.
I got a Discord, I think. There it is.
Something wrong?
No.
Just checking something?
Why do you have to keep hiding his comments? GB, put that on. Or unhiding. I don't know. I have no idea, GB. Josh will have to look at it.
You can explain to me the problem and we're not live.
Talking about Nightbot.
There's a problem with Nightbot?
She has to keep unhiding.
Is Nightbot hiding something or does he keep getting hit?
She has to keep hitting show. I don't know, GB. Josh will have to look into it. I don't think he's been. If he was fired, he wouldn't be able to been showing up. So I don't have any idea. This beautiful drive home. We still got 2 hours and
18 minutes.
18 minutes.
And by the time we stop for stretch our legs and caffeine, we're not live. You can explain to me the issue and I can look into it. It shouldn't be nothing too difficult. But some of this stuff Nightbot managers that YouTube managers can also look into. If I have any YouTube managers or Nightbot managers in here tonight. I know we've opened up the option for YouTube managers to the mod squad. I just don't know if I have any.
Queen, I don't know. That song will call you because I don't want to say. What do you mean, yes? That's just, if you're a troll, just wondering. I mean,
this cookie has a good little crunch to it.
I thought you were talking about Fireball Gals cookies. They were good.
No, the only thing Fireball Gal had that I was interested in, I thought it was best to stay in the cooler tonight because I had to drive home. And believe it or not,
she had some red velvet cookies with cream cheese chips, I think, in it.
I was even going around the park and that was some kind of a...
I even got one of Joe's boiled eggs. They were pretty good.
I didn't see those.
Okay, Linda, we're still here.
I do got the cookie dough. Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Well, I want to have the rock stars today. One on the way here, and then when I come back down to the car to get your phone cord, I'll grab the other one. You took your phone and make sure the battery pack's in the fans. You didn't take your phone cord, and you don't have a spare phone cord in the live stream bag for some reason. Which I'm not surprised because I don't have a spare phone cord for my phone in the live stream bag either. Which that needs to be addressed when we're back in Walmart and have the dough. The spare cords for the live stream
Linda,
bag.
what are you making good for dinner? What's everybody having for dinner?
Well, I had a burger and fries, but that was lunch.
Like
That was like 12:30.
What? Yeah, what's everybody having? It's dark, so I keep thinking it's later than it is.
Well, I had McDonald's for lunch, and I haven't had dinner yet.
How was everybody's weekend?
Did anybody have any Veterans Day events over the weekend, or are they going to all be this week?
Well, let's see. Let's start with my Balls lost on Saturday to a really good team, the Georgia Bulldogs.
University of Virginia lost.
Yep, University of Virginia lost. Then yesterday, they had the championship race, and my driver got chastained.
He sure did. He got chastained. Which I wouldn't expect
Hey
nothing
Jen,
less.
how are you? Pork chops sound really good, Linda.
Air fried pork chops or pan fried or grill. I mean, you can grill them, fry them, or air fry them. How'd you prepare them?
Miss Deuce, we are doing good on our way home from
Mrs. Deuce is back?
on our way home from Rockville, Maryland.
Yeah, she was
At
in chat
Courts.
earlier for a little bit.
Santa's Court today.
Mrs. Deuce was in everybody's chat earlier. Our chat, Stormy's chat. She was kind of like third in other different ones, making her way across the different chat rooms.
Salad with homemade bread. I'm not a big salad eater, GB.
The homemade bread sounds
Thank
good
you,
if you got
Jen.
some butter.
Miss Deuce said hello.
If you got some butter, the homemade bread sounds good.
Carol said she
What
made.
in the world?
Welcome to Virginia.
She made barbecue chicken flatbread pizza.
Barbecue chicken pizza sounds good, but I'm not really sure I'm
Linda
a big
said
fan of flatbread pizza. I like thin crust
air fryer.
myself. I've been wanting to try those. I've also been wanting to try air fryer hot dogs. They say that the air fryer hot dogs are really good.
Miss Deuce said she mods for all the chats.
I know, Mrs. Deuce is really popular. And I know today she had her hands full because it was like 4 or 5 going on.
GB, that's Angela Brewster, our one mod. The one we helped get a air mattress for.
Welcome to West Virginia.
Well, gee, Virginia was a big state. I blinked and I missed it.
I know.
Man, I wish the sun was out. Look at the beautiful river over there.
It is pretty.
It would be if we could see it.
Are we sure we're going home?
It says we are. We've got to search to avoid tolls, so there you have it. It's taking us the scenic route.
Yeah, GB. Josh told me earlier who it was. Because she was on here modding, or on here when we were at the courthouse.
She was on here. She was on Stormy. She's been on several today. She's had a busy day.
That does sound good, Miss Deuce. We didn't tell nobody we were coming up here. I think we told 2 people, but they weren't sure if we were coming or not. So it was a shock to everybody.
Well, I know you texted somebody first thing this morning or last night sometime to try to figure out what time the case was and the address, but we didn't really...
I messaged Dixie, and she thought 9 o'clock. Then I messaged Fireball Gal this morning. I asked her if she knew the address, and she wasn't sure. Then I messaged Fireball Gal this morning and asked to make sure the time was right and get the address, and that's what we got. Home is not a million miles away.
I'm starting to wonder.
Sorry guys, weak transmission area.
Oh shit, it's the cops.
Might want to get over if you can. Josh said that loud too outside the courthouse when one of the cops went by. I was laughing.
Everybody was laughing. That was hilarious. Because they knew somebody was going to say it.
Miss Deuce, we are heading that way, but we were trying to avoid toll roads.
Yeah, I'm only going to get 2 tickets in the mail for tolls. For the 2 I ran this morning. I think the first time I get tickets in the mail every time I go to DC.
Memories.
I'm always running tolls. We are supposed to be in the city. We're driving like we're supposed to be on the interstate. We're driving like we're in the city. Oh well, I guess we're sort of in the city. There's a traffic light up ahead. Guess we're not.
We kind of went around 66 and all that, and kind of went the way that we would go when we would take breakfast.
I was trying to avoid tolls. I'm only going to get 2 toll tickets in the mail. I'm not trying to get 3 or 4.
I hate moving too, Miss Deuce. I did that over St. Lawrence back in 2004. And I hated it.
Just don't be like our one associate pastor. When he moved here from Alabama, he had 2 26-foot U-Hauls plus some.
Oh, Lord.
Right. He said the 2 26-foot U-Hauls wasn't even all of it. That was still more stuff. Can you even imagine moving with... That's a tractor-trailer. 2 26-foot U-Hauls, that's a tractor-trailer. A tractor-trailer is 53 foot. That is a tractor-trailer full of stuff. Plus some. I can't even imagine. I don't think our whole house would fill up a tractor-trailer.
No.
And God knows I'm a pack rat, and I've got stuff from 20 years ago. But I don't think we've got that much crap. I mean,
Ooh, I hate turbulence, Miss Deuce.
I don't know what that is because I don't fly.
Sorry, guys. Okay, we're back. How many miles till we... 14,
2 hours and 4 minutes.
14 miles till we turn right.
1.6 miles on to our right. 1.5 miles to our right onto the 340 West Virginia non-east. Right up here, right onto 340 West Virginia 9 east toward Berryville, Virginia / Leesburg.
One point what?
3.
It was dark the night that we... There we go.
You don't see them like that anymore. That tiny little Dollar Tree beside Goodwill.
Mm-mm.
That's what Stan's used to be like when it was up across from Kroger. When it was that tiny little one. When it was up where all the parts warehouse is now. There was a tiny little one like that. Same thing with Lexington. Yes, Lexington used to be a big one before Walmart remodeled into a super center. That was back when Dollar Trees were just tiny little dollar stores though, before they got all the different groceries and everything else in that they started carrying. Food and snacks.
Probably,
and
Miss
everything.
Deuce. It probably would be full of deer.
Watch out for them pathetic pole watchers.
Pole watchers?
Unbelievable.
Aren't y'all watching the poles outside?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
That's just a joke, y'all. There was...
Me and Stormy were standing on the sidewalk with our tripods. Some guy and his daughter came walking up the sidewalk and asked if we were pole watching. And figuring that the guy was being a smartass, Stormy was a smartass back and he's like, yep, we sure are. We're pole watchers. And the guy was like, pathetic. We really weren't being pole watchers, guys. We obviously. Hey, there's a fireworks super center. I wonder how that compares to the one in Sevierville.
I have no idea.
Looks pretty darn big. Looks almost as big as the one in Sevierville, honestly.
We're going
In a quarter
east.
mile, turn right onto the US 340 South, West Virginia 9 East ramp to Berryville, Virginia, Leesburg, Virginia.
Are we going around our butts?
Pretty much.
East is up here.
East is up here. Berryville, Leesburg, up here.
Turn right onto the US 340 South ramp.
Yep, all the way.
All the way! All the way! All the way! There's just heats up there. All the way!
When
In a
Santa
quarter mile, merge onto US 340
All
South,
the
West
way.
Virginia 9 East.
when Santa came out, we all started chanting USA, USA, USA.
All the way! All the way!
That was pretty cool.
All the way!
Yes, it was, Jen. It was really awesome. I was glad to see everybody. I missed everybody.
Continue on US 340 South for 13 miles.
We'll get to see everybody again.
Like I told someone earlier, we're not that far, and we still are connected with the group. We watch different live streams. We've got certain mods. We stay in touch.
Like 95% of our mods are,
They're either mods for other channels
or
or
they're,
they're boots on the ground.
yeah.
But we'll be back. Don't know when, don't know where. With our health and everything else, it's just kind of
Miss
hard to
Deuce,
tell.
he's got to go in this weekend for a couple days. Well, way the judge talked, he goes in, does paperwork or whatever, and then in a few hours he'll be out. But I don't know. I heard, while I was in there, he got 3 charges 1 through 3. So if you want to go back and watch our live stream that we just did,
You didn't give a very good report. They better go watch Mags or Glory Bees. They gave a better report. Especially Mags. He took notes. He had a composition book and a pencil. This road sucks. sure to like the stream, guys, if you haven't already done so. Hit that like button. I see Nightbot's coming.
Yeah, because
What'd you do? Wake him up? Or get to go come
GB has to.
home? Is shouldn't they give commands for him to wake up? Is he not commenting on his own?
No, he keeps getting hidden for some reason.
That's weird. I'll have to look into it.
GB Nightbot. I mean, not Nightbot. Discord.
You figure out how to do it. You got the split screen going.
Somehow I did.
I love the split screen when I'm modding. For the screen on one side and the Discord on the other. I love that option. I didn't know you knew how to do it. Did you find that accidentally?
Yeah.
I love doing that when I'm modding. So I can have my chat and my Discord chat both rolling. I'm surprised. I didn't know you knew how to get the screen on there. Like that.
Nightbot's not responding to commands.
Well, I can't fix Nightbot in Drive 2. If I don't have any YouTube managers or Nightbot managers available, we'll just have to deal with it till I get home. I've offered YouTube membership roles to mods, and nobody wants one. Nobody wants to be able to do more with the stream, as far as subscriber onlys and replay restrictions and all that stuff. Making posts in the community or whatever. Nobody wants those privileges. I talked about it in chat, and even the screen. Wants the extra privileges. So far, I don't have one. Nobody wants the extra responsibility.
nobody but us should have access like that, GB said.
Respect your input, thank you. It's the only opinion I've got on the access, privileges access, since we started discussing it, so we definitely respect your opinion.
But works in Discord, but he's being a little butthead.
Not working on YouTube?
Nope.
Well, I don't know what's up with you.
Is anybody still there? I mean,
I'm here. I'm waving my hand. Don't make me get my whistle. Hashtag whistle boy.
okay,
Hashtag
GB, just
welcome to
making
Virginia.
sure we are in Virginia again.
Welcome to Virginia.
Welcome to Virginia.
Welcome to Virginia.
I think we're losing everybody. Network connection.
Oh. Nothing I can do about that. This is just T-Mobile service sucking. Nothing I can do till I can get another phone on a different carrier for live streaming. Nothing we can do about the crummy network connection. It's just T-Mobile service not being that great where we're at. It's supposed to be the leader in 5G, but yet it don't hold a candle to AT&T or Straight Talk.
I see you, GB. GB said getting her coffee refill.
I was getting ready to pour her one. Caffeinated or decaf, and what blend? All important questions. You don't want morning blend this late unless you're trying to stay up half the night. Way too late for morning blend.
It's only 6 o'clock.
Oh.
Our time.
I thought it was too early I thought it was too late for morning blend, but
In half a mile, use the right lane to take the Virginia 7 West ramp to Winchester.
7 West. What up here? Sheetsville I used to go to.
Caffeinated.
7 West. We're almost at the Sheetsville we used to stop at with James and Mrs. Deuce.
Use the right lane to take the Virginia 7 West ramp.
The sheets up here we went to with James and Mrs. Deuce both.
Continue on Virginia 7 West for 9 miles.
And then you'll take 7 West to 81. We're getting closer. You'll take 7 West all the way to 81. We're making progress. You should know where we're at now. Sheets is up here on the right.
I know where we're at.
You should, as much as we stop at the Sheets.
GB, we have no idea. Josh is going to probably call him one day this week and see how he's doing.
Well, I tried texting him last week and I never got a response. And he hasn't been in chat in weeks.
Wasn't he going home for a few weeks?
He was supposed to.
I wonder if he's just taking time with his family.
I don't know. It's a very different for James.
Chilly.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to call him one day this week.
Hi, DJ.
Hey DJ.
We hope he's okay too, GB.
If we find
How are you
out
doing this
anything,
evening,
we will let her know.
DJ? How's your back? Yeah, we have some funny pictures we're gonna post on YouTube's community. Y'all look for them. Y'all get a kick out of them. I wasn't on my phone. I'd send them in Discord to mods.
Not right now.
I want to wait and see if the owners, well, not the owners, but the people.
Yeah, let them debut their own debut premiere or whatever, their own pictures.
People we didn't think had a clue about what was going on with us confirmed that they did know, and it makes you feel good.
But it hasn't.
But we followed this person for 3 years, so, and he knows that because we remember Jason that was with him.
Right on, right on.
And it's been 2 years since Jason's been with him.
At least. Not only Jason, but Root Beer God. If you haven't already done so, smash that like button.
Hey, Third.
Third of a kind is on. Hey, third of a kind. She was on earlier. She's been kind of going around all the chats today.
We're on our way home, as you can see. It might look like the long way around, but we were trying to avoid tolls.
I'm already going to get 2 tickets in the mail for the tolls I ran on the way here. I'm not trying to get 2 or 3 more tonight on the way home.
Well, we paid the other 2 that we had.
From the summer?
Yeah.
And we'll pay these 2 once I get them in the mail.
We just didn't have cash to pay them. Or exact change.
I hate tolls.
I
I'd
do
just soon
too.
get them. I'd just soon get them all in the mail and then pay them on my phone or the iPad when they come in.
We have, how much farther?
An hour and 38 minutes.
Yeah. 'Cause we went north, Third. Instead of...
Oh shit, it's the Cubs.
Josh said that, and everybody busted out laughing when a cop passed us with lights on, and I was like, oh.
We were standing right there in front of the courthouse and a cop came through hot. And just without even thinking about it, I was like, oh shit, it's the cops. Big D and everybody.
No, Big D
busted
wasn't
up.
there.
Big D already left.
So Raptor started laughing. I was like, he said, right on.
They knew somebody was going to say it.
Big D had been saying, "Oh shit, it's cops," every time a cop walked in there. All day long.
Well, I wasn't in there, so I missed out.
No, this was outside when he was outside.
Oh.
Yeah, it was hilarious. It was
loud.
everybody looked and everybody just started laughing. If it's not Big D, it's Josh on those that.
Tempo driver.
It was good to see everybody. Santa was really, really shocked to see us. Nobody knew except Dixie had a feeling, but she didn't know for sure. And Fireball Gal knew that we were thinking about it, but wasn't sure either. So they technically did not know we were coming until I showed up 40 minutes late. We got there at 9:40 this morning, so.
Fashionably late, of course.
But, you know, it was in God's timing because his court didn't start till like right around the time we got there.
They pushed it back a little bit, so it all worked out.
They got everybody's ahead of him done, and then. Hey, Third.
I really thought Third would have been there.
Third, did you hear who was sitting right in front of me in court this morning?
Honestly?
I'm not saying no names, just say yes or no.
I actually expected to see Third there today. I was kind of surprised that she wasn't
She's probably
there.
at work.
Probably was working. I just thought she would have been there. But I understood.
Yes, it was DJ, and it happened right in front of me. Yes, I was Third. Right behind her. Right behind her. Beside Dixie.
And I missed it all.
I didn't know it was her until I sat down and Dixie's like, "That's
You know who.
you know who." And I was like, "Oh, sweet."
We had already heard in the chat that she was inside. So we knew she was inside, but I wasn't inside, so.
Oh, you're fine. No, you're fine, Third.
98 miles to go, guys. 98 miles. Wet traffic lights and traffic permitting, we should be there in about an hour and 45 hours, 15 minutes.
I was wondering why Dixie and Oreo and a few others were sitting on that side of the room, and I was like, so I sat over there with Dixie. I was like, well, I'm gonna go over here and sit with Dixie. I was like, why in the world is she sitting over here and not on Santa's side? And then I figured out why. Oh, she did, DJ. She really did.
An hour and 34 minutes unless we stop to stretch our legs. Maybe get a drink or something, so we'll be home within 2 hours.
Yes, I did, Third. It was, and this person turned around and looked at me and said, "See you in court, Bird." You know, I saw her in court, but not the way she probably thinks.
You saw her again at the elevator, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, and then I saw her at the elevator when she was going downstairs. I was getting off the elevator, and she said, "See you later, Jennifer." And I ignored her. I just rolled my eyes and was like,
You just doxed yourself.
they know my name. Everybody knows my name. Everybody knows who I am.
You doxed me.
Yeah, Third. It was crazy.
I missed it. I was outside with Stormtrooper. With Stormy. I was outside with Stormy.
She got served today too, Third. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh, she played tennis? She got served?
No, served an RO. I don't know how many, but
Well, enough
I
of
know
that.
definitely one.
Okay, enough of that. We've talked about her enough. Don't give the trolls too much to go back with.
Well, that's all I'm gonna say. Third hadn't heard a lot of it.
There's been on everybody's chats today.
Hi, Nathan. It is great news. Third.
Nathan, whatever, Molotov.
Yeah.
He was on earlier.
Yeah. I'm glad we did too, DJ. It was good to see him. I've been saying I wanted to go support him on this.
There definitely wasn't a planned trip.
No, we're gonna.
Then she told me if I didn't go to Maryland how to put the Christmas stuff up, and but the deal, what she doesn't realize is by me going to Maryland, I'm not putting a darn thing up but the tree. So it worked out in my favor.
Third, I thought maybe you were at work.
There's our favorite sheets. Is that the one we got blocked in that one night?
Yeah.
Right beside Dickens, there's a car dealership. I meant to stop at time. We'll stop at another one off of 81.
Third, you're in the Florida Keys. You didn't take me with you?
But she popped her Bucky's cherry the other day. Never been in a Bucky's. The closest I've been is some of U-Haul's videos and...
Oh, that's north. We gotta go south.
Holy
Lord.
Closest I've been to a Bucky's is some of U-Haul's pictures or
No,
Freedom
DJ,
Joffrey's
we
videos.
did not. We decided to come on home because we had 2.5 hour drive, 3 hour drive.
Freedom Joffrey and U-Haul. Is she down there riding jet skis with the Wyckoffs?
Are you riding jet skis?
In 1,000 feet,
Third?
use the right lane to take the ramp to Roanoke.
Third said LOL.
She's down there riding jet skis with Brian and Nick, isn't she?
Yeah, Nathan, you missed it. You gotta get over. I was actually in the courtroom.
Use the right lane to take the ramp to Roanoke. In a quarter mile, merge onto I-81 South.
Obviously, you go straight to go to the hospital. We know where that hospital is. Valley Health or whatever it's called. It really don't sound much
Yes
like that
to
way.
riding a jet ski, but not with the Wyckoffs.
Well, I figured Freedom
Nathan,
Joffrey, but I didn't know Freedom Joffrey was riding with the
She
Wyckoff.
wasn't having any of the defense's motions at all. Basically told them that their
Continue on
protest
I-81
was
South for
not-
69 miles.
was not the right time and place. I'll put it that way.
I've been enjoying some of the Wyckoff's late night trips here lately in Chubbs. Road trips.
Third, you should have stopped and picked me up.
They took 95 across, most likely. Do you want to ride jet skis with the Wyckoffs? Or Freedom Joffrey?
I don't know how to ride a jet ski.
You can ride with Freedom Joffrey or the Wyckoffs. Freedom Joffrey.
Yes, with Jeffrey.
Well, I knew that. That really wasn't.
Yes, we
wasn't hard to-
can, Third.
That
We'll
really
have to-
wasn't hard to figure out.
We'll
I
have
believe.
to plan that out so he can get a Dallas chair while we're down there.
That one wasn't hard to figure out. when I knew where Jeffrey was and I knew where she was. I kind of put 1 and 1 together and equal 14 because I used that new math. I used that new math that they're teaching. Not where 1 and 1's 2, but 1 and 1's like 17 or some nonsense.
My little sister lives in Florida, right outside Daytona.
I gotta get a hold of your little sister. She was supposed to send me a package a week and a half ago. She sent it snail.
Yes, true. I learned 1 + 1 = 2.
Well, now it equals 17. So
Yes, third, we don't have any idea why. Josh is going to have to go in there and look when we get home.
just don't let Joffrey lose his hat while he's down there. And you didn't wear your hat today, bird. You're fired. You're fired, bird. Got you this hat so you can wear it when we're out here doing events like this.
1 and 1, it was 11. But 1 and 1 side by side is 11. Oh, GB.
Well, that makes more sense than 17. One and 1 equaling 11 is something that I can see me doing during school when I didn't study. What do you mean it don't equal 11? If you put them side by side, of course they do. But
Sorry, guy. Oh, I would love to go to a Trump rally. We went to a Youngkin rally before he got elected last year.
technically we went to sort of 2.
We went to 2, actually.
But one was more of a rally than the other one.
Third, we got some silly pictures we're gonna post in the community area, but we're gonna let the people on these pictures, if they want to, post first. In these pictures, post first.
We found miles to go, you guys. 91 miles.
She said it was amazing. I got caught in 3 downpours, though. The 3rd time Trump was in the rain with us, and it was amazing.
DC Joe was watching a little bit of that on his phone while we were at the courthouse. I think David Valentine's there. He went.
Yesterday?
Freedom Express Media was supposed to be down there handing out some kind of cards. Business cards or something.
If it wasn't so late, wasn't such a really long day, we probably would have gone to J6 tonight, but
I knew J6 and then time to still drive home.
Nathan, I heard he's got a big announcement on the 14th of November.
Oh darn, did I just...
That was awesome, of Santa and the lawyer and Big D together.
It was awesome how much money they raised standing in a circle.
Oh my goodness, he needed $57 and some change,
Like 50 cents.
and they raised little over half standing outside the courthouse today for his.
And he needed it what, by Friday?
He needs it by Friday.
But they also put his cash app out to her, so the mom took his cash app on a couple different chats, so
He said he was going to make a big announcement at the Dayton, Ohio rally this evening as well. Ooh, I'd love to get up there. Ohio's not that far from us. That's probably on a Saturday.
if you are just tuning in to Live with Joshua, thank you for watching. We are on our way home from Santa's court case today in Rockville, Maryland, at the District Court of Maryland. We still have about an hour and a half to go, give or take. Thank you for joining us. If you'd like to support the stream, we take PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. Normally, Nightbot would be posting those links, but I don't know if he's working right tonight. Any mod would be happy to help you, though, with that information. Once again, thank you for watching. We're heading home from Rockville, Maryland. We love you guys. We appreciate you. Live with Joshua.
Thank y'all for riding home with us.
How much longer? Are we there yet?
Hey, y'all got to behave back there.
We need a drink. I gotta go pee. Can we stop and shit soon? I really gotta go. Hold it. I gotta go back.
Okay, y'all better behave back there.
I told you not to drink that last Mountain Dew. I was thirsty.
Santa got a cold Mountain Dew when he walked out of the courthouse. Did you see that?
Did somebody have one for him? Or?
Yeah.
Well, somebody had the one that they went to their truck and got out of an ice cold cooler. They all for somebody.
Nathan, it's kind of confusing because she gave him 3 days for the 3 charges, but she also said he only had to serve a weekend, and he would basically go in and basically be processed and come right back out. So we're all confused. That's what she said. I think she was confused. I think she was confused more than anybody. I'm glad that's what she said, because
I love the press conference style talk that he done on the sidewalk outside the courthouse with his lawyer. It kind of made him look like a big deal around there. Being concerned about them damn cameras. With his spokespeople on each side of him and his attorney on them damn cameras in front of him, it kind of made him look like a big deal. I mean,
really, I think they wanted to make an example of him.
Well, he is kind of a big deal around there. Of course they want to make an example of him. You know what he always says? I'm kind of a big deal around here.
But she was basically telling us that the government can tell you when and where you can protest.
He kind of looked like a big deal with all them people surrounding him on the sidewalk with their phones and tripods shut up. But yeah, one guy come walking through and talked to me and Stormtrooper. Asked what we were doing and what it was all about and everything, who we were and stuff. And then identified himself as an attorney for a Proud Boy that had a case going on in there. And in his hand was a book wrote by Rush Limbaugh. said, I'm an attorney for a Proud Boy that's got a case here. And he showed us a book in his hand by Rush Limbaugh. It's kind of cool. Me and Stormtrooper honestly didn't expect him to say the words Proud Boy. And he even said it on stream he was an attorney for a Proud Boy. It's like, what? Proud Boy? Huh? Even the folks in Man Stormy's chats kind of was thrown a shock that he said he was an attorney for a Proud Boy.
And just so you know, Santa's lawyer is a Democrat, but he's a constitutionalist. If you didn't get to see that or hear that on the last stream or the one outside of the courthouse that we did when Santa was outside.
I may have to go back through and try to figure out how to clip that. That'd be, anyone knows how to clip that, that'd be excellent if we could do just a video of just his press release this afternoon. I could figure it out. I don't normally do clips and editing and all that. And if I did, I would edit out the part of me knocking my tripod over last week at the parade.
Then you knocked it over today.
Well, today I forgot the power pack was in my pocket, and I went to walk away. I know Third watched part of the parade the other night. No, not much, but it's all I had.
That's right, Nathan. I agree.
Here we go with this carpet nonsense, I guess. Here we go with this carpet nonsense, I guess. What's going on for chat tonight?
I understand, DJ. I hope your back gets better soon. Oreo's back he had surgery, was it earlier this year or last year?
Last year.
It was last year, just a little over a year ago. And he's still having problems. He had to keep getting up and walking out of the courtroom just to stretch his back.
I know everyone in chat was really concerned about him because he really hadn't been live during. Like, is Oreo okay? Is Oreo okay? We haven't seen nothing of him. Is he okay? He hadn't been live
That's
yet.
what I thought, GB. That's what I thought was going on. But we were all confused. It was all crazy.
I honestly thought when I got there, his rig would have been set up.
Whose?
Oreo's. I was really surprised when it wasn't set up.
When I went back in, they were taking everybody's phone.
Taking them or checking them?
Taking them.
Because of the tweet that was sent during the hallway?
That was sitting in the hallway.
Well, Elf said that they tracked it back to whoever there was in the hallway, the guy that sent it from the hallway, but still.
That's right, GB.
People in the chats knew about stuff before y'all ever came out and told us.
Yes, Nathan, he was there. We followed Oreo for 3 years now.
Well, not literally followed him. I mean, we don't have the money to travel the country behind Oreo.
DJ, I'm praying that this physical therapy is helping. We haven't physically followed him, but we've actually been subscribed to his channel for 3 years.
Watching his videos, kind of.
Actually, GB, it was somebody out in the hallway that sent a tweet
in the Balos talked to somebody sending it in the hallway. But folks in the chats knew about it before y'all ever came out and told us.
No, it was not any of G 1776 members.
They went back and watched cameras and found out who it was. It wasn't none of us.
DJ, I pray that you can start doing more stuff soon. Look at those beautiful crosses, guys.
We haven't really come through here in the nighttime before.
Yeah, we have.
Well, normally when we go to Bunker Hill, we don't come back the same night, so.
When we first were going to Bunker Hill, we were coming back every night.
That's right.
Then we started staying.
Well, I had the tent and the air mattress in the back now. I just don't have nowhere to set it up tonight. Or you don't have your
I do
pillow
too,
anywhere.
third. Got about 70 miles. 76 miles.
Well, we'll have to stop before then and stretch our legs. Your doctor's orders was about every 2 hours, give or take. So it won't be too much longer till we stop ourselves for a quick little stretch. Just out of habit. So when's Third gonna be back?
Third, when are you going to be back?
Too bad she couldn't be in Florida when Octopus launches.
Okay, third. The 15th. By the 15th.
So is she gonna stay in Florida till Octopus launches on the 14th or so, 12th? Somewhere around then? I know the one that launched last week was really cool from the video I saw. Super bright. I'd never seen one launch. We'll have to try to catch one in Norfolk or Newport News if they ever, wherever it is, if they ever launch
Yes,
over there again.
on the 14th. She's trying to catch the...
Artemis or whatever
Yeah.
it is. Do they ever launch out of Norfolk anymore? Or have they ever launched out of Norfolk? I don't know. I don't keep up with all that. I don't know.
I hope not either, DJ. I love snow, but
Snow? Mentioning snow, the local radio station already has Christmas music, guys. We can't play it because then we won't get monetized, but it is available. But we're too far away too, but of course we can pull it up on XM. But
yeah, one of our local channels is already playing Christmas music.
the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we have no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When they finally kiss goodnight. But if you'll just hold me tight, I'll be warm all night long. They keep disappearing. Logo. Or did it come off for a while?
I didn't know that, Nathan, about lunar eclipse tonight. It starts around 3 a.m.
Last one for several years. I don't think I'm going to be up to try to catch it because I probably would just be going to bed.
DJ, I got a really small tree. About a 3-foot tree.
Would you leave my fucking Charlie Brown tree alone? We are not hardly home 3 days a week in a row with our health right now. I'm not putting up the 7-footer. Yes, the thing is 7 foot tall and 4 foot round, but if we're not going to be home more than 2 days a week, what's the point? You get Charlie Brown this year.
Plus, we have a sectional that's in front of our window.
Yeah, until we get part of that section moved into the studio and get that living room rearranged, it just ain't gonna work anyway. I've got to get part of that sectional to the studio and get the other piece of the sectional turned around the other direction.
I grew up with cats, DJ. Grew up with cats and chickens and dogs and
real monkeys.
Not real monkeys. Y'all, we knew Josh was crazy, y'all, so. Good God, those lights on that truck's bright.
Well, it's a checker, so they kind of gotta be bright. I would say there's some of the new LED stuff.
I love cats. When I was growing up.
Stupid cats go up in the damn treetops and get stuck in the firefighters gotta get them out. I'm kind of hoping that one town has some cool stuff for Veterans Day Friday. If they have a parade, I'd love to go cover it. I haven't seen an itinerary or whatever for what all celebrations is coming on Friday. If it's a parade involved, I'll try to go cover it.
Where's that?
Lexington. With the BMI and everything, I imagine if they have a parade, it'd become a cool one. I don't know. I've never gone to it before in Lexington, so I'm trying to find out what all is involved. I know that it's Friday morning. I just haven't seen an extra schedule yet of what I was gonna. I know it's going to be some different political leaders on the local and state levels. I'm just not sure what else is going to be involved. Note to self: charge all 3 battery packs before the Veterans Day event Friday morning. If it's going to be local and state level politicians along with other folks and activities, we want to try to be prepared.
That's true, DJ. Yeah, they probably wouldn't leave it alone. Josh?
Yeah. Something wrong, Bert? That's the wrong comment there.
I'm so sorry, GB. That sounds pretty. That sounds like a beautiful tree. You'll have to send me a picture.
Well, I've got the 3-footer to put up, and I've got some drawing for it. May get a few little red bows. It ain't gonna hold much.
Put a few balls, but not many.
If you can get miniature balls, you don't want full-size balls on it. I was thinking maybe some little bows. I mean, obviously, I can't do bows on my 7-footer like Mom does hers, because I'm not buying that many bows. But it could work on the tiny little tree.
broke a bunch of bulbs, Nathan. Sounds like cats. They can't stay out of trees.
I will say thank you to GB when I saw the courthouse earlier. She did check on me to make sure I had my Rockstar. I was covered. I stopped the sheets and got a cold one along my travels. Did I miss something? You just trying to move back there so we don't miss something.
Just looking.
Do you go back there so we don't miss something? And that's the military academy up the next exit. Better?
No. Sometimes we just come on. Sometimes. Yeah, third. We're better now. Sorry about that. We were in a low transmission area.
We definitely do not pre-schedule shows or have a set schedule time. Like U-Haul tells his viewers. We just kind of come on whenever. Usually late afternoon, early to mid-evening, erratic like that. However, we don't like to come on before noon unless we're covering a special event. If we're covering an event, we might be on before noon, but for the most part, it's usually mid-afternoon, late evening.
That sounds like a good idea, DJ.
What?
She said they like to bat at the ornaments I have. I had to tie a string around it and to the wall so it wouldn't tip over.
It's cheap straight to our phone, so this stream phone. Hopefully it will do better. T-Mobile brags about being the top leader in 5G. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all, their 5G ain't worth a poo. We can stream a lot of different parts of Bunker Hill, and even on the interstate, there's parts we can't stream in. One day last week, I was covering an event at the local city park, and there was areas in the city park that I had low transmission areas. And for T-Mobile to say that they're the leader in 5G, they're pulling your tail feathers. The service is good for the phone service, but as far as live streaming, it ain't that wonderful. Definitely not impressed. Which sucks because we've got decent quality phones with decent quality cameras for the live streams. Just some areas, the service ain't that great. gonna stop with the sheets.
Yes,
like,
he does, GB. Nightbot needs a wrench to the head.
is he still misbehaving?
Yes.
What is he doing tonight, guys?
He's not. You have to approve every single.
Command?
Yes.
Like none of the timers are working?
Wow.
I don't think I even have every single command posted in Discord.
Oh, they're coming through. You just gotta approve.
I mean, I just don't think I have every single command in there posted.
DJ, I don't know what to think about living, 20 miles from the city. Well, I can't say that. I lived in Deerfield at one point. They were about 30 miles from the city. She says she thinks is drunk and on a power trip.
Did he get a hold of Fireball's gal's cooler and get my shot? I think Nightball got a hold of Fireball's cooler and got my shot that I politely refused because I had to drive home.
He might be. He might have gotten Fireball's gal's cooler while we wasn't looking.
I bet he got in Fireball gal's cooler and got the shot that was meant for me.
Too much Rockstar, the red kind. Josh?
Huh?
She said too much Rockstar, the red kind.
For Nightbot?
Yeah.
I don't think he's had enough. Him acting like this, I don't think he's had enough of it.
Josh, remember what Miss Fireball said? You're gonna wrench around and find out one of these days you're gonna take a wrench to your head.
That's what she said. She also attempted to put me in Maggie's cage.
Yes. Not today, but she
Unfortunately,
has.
she's got to get Dinner Bell out before she can put me in there.
Dinner Bell is not in there.
Well, I don't know. We didn't see the inside of Maggie's van today. I thought I heard a muffled yelling.
You did not, Josh. You gonna get us in trouble yet with these people. I already had to clarify a couple things today. Because people won't take things literally.
At camp?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I got questioned about where I heard about the ginormous salary from. I did get questioned about that one today.
But after you gave them your answer, they took it literally, like they do everything else.
Yeah.
And
Darn, there was a sheet off of that.
even Fireball Gal knew you were joking.
Yeah.
Even though she wanted to take a wrench to your head.
Darn, there was a sheet off of that accident. I wish I would have seen that sooner.
We had
Remember,
mountain
guys, if
bikes.
you haven't already done so, follow us on Rumble. Command Rumble.
Are we at mountain
Yeah. I was going to stop with the sheets in Woodstock. That's the one where you got to get up and go to the left a little ways. I'm
bikes?
talking
Either
about?
right.
Well, from this direction it's the left and it's on the
Yeah.
right. I didn't know there was one right back there, but I didn't see it until I was already too close to the exit to get over.
How much longer?
Yeah, right. Don't just start that. We'll be stopping here in a few minutes once I find the sheets or a truck stop stretch. It should be a pilot right up here.
51 minutes.
51 minutes. Should be a pilot right up here.
What time is it saying we're getting home? Around 8 o'clock?
It was saying 7:53, but I planned on stopping for a few minutes. That's what I said by 8:15, 8:30. Just depending on how long we're stopped.
GB, you still here? Third, you still here? Where did everybody go? Everybody quit talking.
They're listening to us talk. Knowing GB, she'll type one of them. That's right. She does eyes, I do ears.
She did.
She does the eyes, and I usually do the ears.
Okay, third. We understand. How's the temperature down there, third?
25 and snowy. How do you think it is?
Y'all. Sorry, we're back.
Again, imprisonment your phone so you're not signed up to. It says it's live streaming to Facebook, but it's not. I never changed the password on your prison app.
Third, it was like 75 today here. So it wasn't bad weather here.
It felt nice today. I wouldn't have been so easy going to standing out on the sidewalk for all those hours. It would have been too cold. So I'm kind of glad it was a little nice out today.
Yeah, but it's supposed to start getting cold tomorrow.
Thought it was supposed to be 80 tomorrow.
No, that was 75, 80 today.
Well, muzzle came in Saturday. It needs to start getting cold so people can hunt. Right now it's too warm. It would require too much ice to keep your ear fresh and not spoiled. People don't do much hunting when it's warm like this because it's too risky that the meat will spoil. Almost home, guys. About an hour.
You're welcome, Dreamcatcher.
Not sure who that is, but they've been in our chats all day.
Third, okay, I hope you have a good evening. Have fun with the rest of your trip down there. I know you'll be in our chats more, but...
Don't let Joffrey lose his head if he goes on the jet ski.
And have a great dinner.
Dinner, yum.
What y'all having?
You had me at dinner.
We are going to... We are about... probably about... Where are we at? 40 miles...
47 minutes, 46 miles.
46 miles from home.
But we're going to be stopping here in a few minutes. We'll be stopping momentarily.
No Name Pub. Recommended by a local. That sounds good.
Enjoy. Have a good night, third. See you later.
Curry for dinner.
Heard of it, don't know what it is.
That's what I was thinking.
I'll I'm such a picky eater, I would never touch it anyway.
Good night, Third.
I did find out something interesting today. Those 18650s I needed, you can buy them in stores.
Oh.
The batteries, you can buy them in stores. You just won't expect what store?
Yeah.
You ready? Vape shops.
Seriously?
That's the kind of batteries that vapes take. Like the big vapes that take the bottles of juice or whatever. They take 2
Curry is Indian food.
Vapes take 2 18650s. I was talking to Raptor when he had to replace his. I'm like, is that an 18650? He said it is. I'm like, I just got a couple of those off the Amazon truck the other day because no stores carry them. He said, yeah, they do. I'm like, where? He's like, vape stores carry them. I'm like, seriously? He's like, yeah. Vape stores is where you can get them from. I was like, well, I needed some, and Interstate Battery didn't have them, Walmart didn't have them, Best Buy didn't have them, so I just ordered them from Amazon. He said, vape shops have them. Learn something new every day. Because that's the last place I would have thought to look for a battery when I was a stupid vape shop. But that's just as important because I didn't know what kind of batteries the vape guns took. If that makes sense.
Vape guns? You mean vape?
Whatever you call them damn things. I didn't know what kind of batteries they took, so I would have never thought to check a vape store for batteries. I've never actually seen anybody replace the batteries in them. Like this, I just always thought that they just plugged them in, like they do other devices. I've never even thought about the fact that they have replaceable batteries in them, so. It was a good learning experience. I mean, I now know that if I need more 18650s in the future and I can't wait for them to get delivered, that a good vape store might have them.
Yep.
Amazon would probably still be cheaper, honestly, but I'm in a position where I can't wait. Like these wasn't a big hurry because I had one. I just had one for 2 flashlights, but I did have the one. I meant to text Bubba earlier and check on. Got around to it.
Back to work today.
Well, yeah, but I told Chad earlier that when I talked to Bubba when he got up, I'd get an update on Elmer, and I'd update him tonight in the chat.
GB, we do have some rechargeable ones that we have a rechargeable the thing to charge them to. That's what Josh just got off the Amazon thing yesterday.
What was it?
Talking about the 18650s.
Well, I have 2 different high-powered flashlights that take those batteries. And the only option there is 2 123As, which are extremely hard to find, or one 18650 equivalent, which is much better off in the long run.
Surprised your brother didn't say,
By the time you replaced the 123As a couple times, you could have bought some 18650s, which I unfortunately learned the hard way.
Surprised your brother didn't say road trip, eh?
I don't think he's even looked at the GPS today, because he hasn't texted all day.
They're good ones, GB. We could probably take that off now if we know where we're going.
I do know where I'm going, but if there's a wreck or anything, the delay will pop up, because it's real-time GPS. any kind of wreck or roadwork that'll pop up on my map.
Then you need to turn down that so when we get closer to home.
Yeah, but no, I've got a stream light that takes the 18650s, and the 18650 I've got is actually a higher MAH than the one previous battery I had. It's a huge difference in the light fully charged.
Let's see, at home now.
Huh?
Let's see, at home. Should message you.
Well, he has an iPhone.
Hey.
He has an iPhone. Go in messages, because you can message him from the iPad and text him. How's that one?
But cold.
Well, I'd put it on. Or little guy. I've been putting little guy a lot in the chats. That's the crummy truck stop we've gone to before. We didn't like that one. We weren't impressed with that one bit. Is GB familiar with an 18650?
Yes, she has those flashlights also. She says something about you can get rechargeable ones too.
The only place that that I thought might have possibly had the rechargeable one like that would have been Batteries Plus. But I have a Coast. They came with an 18650 that just takes a USB-C cord, but which is how I knew you could get them rechargeable. I just didn't know where to find them from.
Stop up here. I need something for a headache.
Stop right up here. My butt just about had it. My butt's like a McDonald's burger. What?
Well,
Sitting
we've
on it
been
for so
on
long.
stream for 2 hours and 15 minutes.
My butt feels like a McDonald's burger right now. Blah. Sitting for so long. We've had an okay road trip chat on my usuals for the most part. You never know who's gonna pop on. U-Haul, he was on earlier. He was back and forth earlier between us and Lori B. Getting close to Harrisonburg or to sign about JMU.
JMU, dude.
Let's go. Start wearing purple for me.
Dreamcatcher, I've had these pants, jeans, since earlier this year, and they're actually getting too big. So I'm going to have to literally hold them up.
Normally I would say that's a good problem to have, except for the fact that finances are too tight to replace them right now. So I gotta figure out what we're gonna do about that.
I was trying to stay off of everybody's stream, but there was a stream everywhere.
If there's a tripod sitting up, you can assume that there's a live stream going.
Dreamcatcher I am. I've lost about 145 to 150 pounds. you.
Even if it's just a pathetic pole watcher.
This shirt is way too big on me too.
But
Tried to find my 1776 shirt this morning, but I couldn't locate it, so I had to find something else.
I don't even have one, but I'm not part of 1776.
A lot of people saw me get out of the car this morning.
Well, yeah, because I just had to drop you off and then find a place to park. And I rode around the block like 3 times before I realized that was a public parking garage. Because I saw a sign that said something about juror parking and something else. And like the second time around, I noticed a sign that said public parking on the front of the garage. So I made it a point to pull in there when I came back around. I'm just glad I didn't get no parking tickets today. That was my fear, that I was going to get a stupid parking ticket. Which
We
is the last
moved
thing I
within the
need.
4-hour limit, and then we moved again before the 4-hour limit again.
Well, I didn't have a 4-hour limit where I parked today.
Oh, I thought it was a.
I wasn't inside the garage. I didn't have a 4-hour limit window.
Oh, okay.
We were outside the barriers. We didn't have a limit. We didn't go in the garage. We didn't go through the arms and past the ticket booth or anything like that.
Yeah.
Which is actually where the county and them get their fuel. That was the fuel islands for the cops.
Yeah, DJ, we kind of surprised everybody. 2 people knew we were thinking about going, but
And looking into it.
looking into it, but they didn't know for sure we were going to show up or not.
We didn't even know we were going to show up. You woke me up at 5
I
o'clock
woke
this
him
morning, you
up
turd.
at 5 o'clock this morning. We had been talking about it for a week,
I
but
didn't
we
know
didn't know
what time trial
until
was.
like, what, 6:15 that we were heading up there.
Something like that, but I didn't know what time trial was either, so.
And then we ended up getting a late start, but it
We got
was
late start, we
right
had to
on
stop for
time though,
gas.
y'all. Because it was basically when we showed up was when they were calling his case.
That part did work out pretty
Head
good.
southwest toward US 11 north. In a quarter mile, use
turn
any
that
lane
off
to
or
turn
turn
left
down?
onto US 11 south.
That part did work out pretty
Turn
good.
that down. Sorry, guys.
I've turned it down on my phone. So it ain't gonna go through the car. It's too loaded. We're
First
almost
person
to,
I saw was Sherry. She gave me a hug. Then
got a lot of hugs today.
Kentucky gave me a hug.
Rose.
Got a hug from Rose. Trying to think. Stormtrooper gave me another one. Really didn't go to hug Oreo. I shook his hand. He was glad to see us too.
Didn't really get a hug from Naughty Aubrey, but I did Big D.
Josh. Not Naughty Aubrey. You're gonna get it.
Is that gonna get me in trouble too?
Yes, it is. GB, can I have a wrench to wrench him?
Well, if Nightbot keeps misbehaving, she might give you his.
We love Hippie Mama and Big D. They were very happy. Everybody was happy to see us. I'm gonna get out and just stretch my legs, y'all. I didn't go up right away, Dreamcatcher. It was a while before I went upstairs. But then I did go upstairs when Glory B got there.
Yeah, 'cause I thought you were just going to the restroom.
Told him I was going to the bathroom. And then Glory B and I walked in. She's like, "You want to go upstairs?" I said, "Why not?" That's what I came for. So I went upstairs. And with her.
You sure did. You went upstairs and left me down there with all these dreams, which is okay. It's totally fine. I mean,
I should have had paper and pen.
you should have. I mean, Mag's got a composition book and a pen. He got notes.
I'll give us a minute. I'm gonna get out and stretch my legs. Been riding for over 2 hours.
Yeah, we know, but we do gotta stretch the legs real quick.
Yeah, my back's hurting now.
You want anything from inside, bird?
Mine's right here. Yeah, Dreamcatcher, I should have taken notes. I'm sorry, I must have shut this door, y'all. Got this lady beside us. Sorry, guys. Oh, Oreo went to J6. sorry guys, I'll turn this around since my hair was a mess today. I'm sorry guys. So what did everybody do for dinner? Or what is everybody doing for dinner? I am tired, GB. Was stressed out a little bit today, but glad it's over. Well, right now. Till he turns himself in Friday. And then it's supposed to be only in there, like, to be processed and then leave. Well, I've been up since 5 o'clock too, so no, I'll sleep pretty good tonight. I wanted to go to J6 tonight, but with this long ride home, after being up here all day, up there all day is let's see what his Bubba has to say. He said, what have we been doing all day? I said, in Rockville, Maryland. So we'll see what he has to say. Now he'll come back, come with a crazy something. Oh, your brother.
Bubba?
Oh, he said, what we've been doing all day. I said, in Rockville, Maryland. He said, what the heck is up there? I love your Bubba. He's something else. Yeah,
oh, shit. It's a fire truck. Sure is. It's coming right toward us. That's the money shot right there, and you missed it.
But you're an hour behind us, GB. So you are up at 4 our time. So yeah, you were up actually an hour before we were. What are you putting?
What the heck is up there? 76 stuff. That's gonna throw him off, but whatever. I almost sent you a picture, but I knew you wouldn't see it. You know, like they got the different shades of camo or what? Yeah, it's only in the store.
A monk.
So, I was in the... You know how I always look at the camo head in here with the flag patch on it? They had one in here that was like that, but it was the pink camo.
It does me too, GB, because I thought it was later than it is, and it's only 7:30. Because it's dark. It was dark at 5:30.
Did Nightbot just make a post without having to be approved? Did she approve that PayPal post from Nightbot? Did Nightbot actually just make a post?
Okay, guys. I'm going to turn y'all back around so we can fix and get on the road again.
Yeah, it was like the camo hat with the American flag, a patch on the front, but it was the pink camo one.
Oh, cool.
And they're doing a hat sale too for 20, and it was the pink camo one. I almost sent you the picture, but
yeah, it is odd.
Bubba said he should have known. When he asked what we were doing, and I told him 76 stuff.
We'll explain more.
Huh? Well, we were talking about 76 stuff the other day when we were leaving Walmart.
Some of Nightbot is going through without help, Josh.
Has it been going through without help, or is it... Keep an eye on it. Let me know if it continues. You or Mod, somebody just let me know.
But the girl thought I was crazy outside marching around and stretching my legs. And
Well, me and Bubba was talking about 76 stuff a little bit the other day when we were at Walmart. Just because he was asking if the movement was still
for
going on.
about the last hour or so.
Because we haven't really been going up there much, and just a few different questions. So I kind of discussed it with him just a tad bit the other day.
There goes Sal.
As much as I could, considering what he knows. He doesn't watch our live stream, so he doesn't know.
But he aligns with everything we believe in.
Well, obviously, but he doesn't have time to watch our YouTube. Well, he says he doesn't even have a YouTube anymore. Well, he has a YouTube, but he don't get on it anymore. He says he don't even have a Facebook anymore, and he never gets on YouTube anymore, so I don't know. But anyway, he doesn't have time to watch our videos with a 4.5-year-old and a 10-month-old, so he doesn't know really too much about what's going on. And not all of our chats or our videos are about 76, so it's kind of hit or miss.
Thank y'all for getting that I Stand With Santa hashtag going. Everybody thought that was pretty cool. And I told them.
Probably wasn't just our chat, it was probably all of them.
I don't know where it started, but
I feel like Carol Burton or Mrs. Deuce started that. But I could be wrong.
and Christmas was saved. Somebody had one of the, I think it was Mags. Christmas was saved. Hashtag Christmas was saved.
Well, I don't know about Christmas saved, but it's going to be a really grinchy Christmas. Even the darn truck stop had all kind of grinch crap.
Carol Burton.
That's what I figured. Even the truck stop had all kind of grinch crap. It's going to be a grinchy Christmas. The truck stops, Walmart, Hobby Lobby, everywhere is grinchy this year. There's not even a new Grinch movie. I don't understand the big deal with the Grinch this year. Grinch blow-ups, blow molds, stuffed animals, just Grinch everything.
On the road again.
I can't wait to be on the road again.
We are on the road again.
Yeah, we are. For about 32 more minutes. Give or take.
What time is it showing? 8?
8:10. I figured by 8:15. At the truck stop either though. Because I know I cannot walk into a Pilot without looking at hats. Because they have the really nice camouflage ones with the...
They're on at JMU.
Big transmission area in the city?
Basically.
I had the same problem the other day in Gypsy Hill. Sometimes it makes you wonder.
The hospital exit I always go to.
Well, you didn't go there this past time.
No.
I guess the real question is where are you going next? Here or where you just came from?
Don't know. Hopefully I don't go back.
Well, hopefully you don't have to go to either one of them, but just if you do, who's going to be the winner of the chicken dinner? This one or the other one across the mountain?
Probably not across the mountain.
I mean, it's really a serious thing that you really got to think about. This one pushed you down to the car, and that one over there, well, we're not going to discuss it on stream, but anyway. I mean, they have their own porch already downstairs and spread throughout the building anyway. And at one time, UVA police had an office or a substation or whatever over a bus complex. Main hospital security is right there where we got off the elevator in front of the chapel. What I'm talking about? But the actual UVA police had an office over a bus complex at one time. Kind of over there across from the lab. So I don't know. Will there still be transmission here?
No.
Or just nobody talking now?
We got 3.
3 viewers?
Yeah.
Well, we've been going for a while.
Guys, I think we're going to get off of here.
It's